So good afternoon, guys. It is March 19th. I don't know if you can see the guy paragliding over there or not, moving through the trees. Have to be watchful of him when I do this. But we are back here at the 21-mile station we trained from yesterday. I think this is going to be it for a few days. I'm going to give him a break. I lost the hen yesterday with the missing tail feathers and the star on her neck, which is a bummer, but I suspect maybe birds of prey, so I am down to 11 on the race team. So 9 of the 12 did really well yesterday. They beat. Having a bit of a camera issue here. I've got some damage on the screen, so it's acting up a little bit and keeps shutting off. But had a good toss yesterday. I got 9 of the 12 back ahead of me. Beat me home. The blue check, actually, believe it or not, came in next. A blue bar cock came in near dusk, was quite late. Unfortunately, the hen with the star on her neck that was missing 5 tail feathers from a previous hawk strike didn't come back. I guess she could be at home, but did not get her back yesterday. So I'm down to 11 birds on the team now. Here we go from 21.38 miles. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And this is hawk territory, so we're in a tough area. Hopefully they don't go over there by the paraglider man. You can see that 5G tower out there in the background. Those always concern me. They can screw pigeons up pretty well, in my opinion, and in the opinion of others. So, good height. So the camera screwed up again. Trying to find track of them. There they are. Should be right. Where are they? There they are. Hooking hard back over that area. That's kind of what they did yesterday, was hook hard over that area. That is right over Highway 238 in the creek bottom. But that's kind of what they did yesterday, did a lot of hooking over there. All these birds have been here before, so they shouldn't have a problem, but you can see they're definitely having to work at it. Round and round and round. Sun's bright. So there's something here that seems to kind of bother them here in the Applegate, and I think it's a number of factors. We have some 5G towers here. I think those are an element. You can see that 5G tower right there. Not that far away, quarter mile, maybe a mile, certainly within the parameters. Another problem is here in the Applegate is a very heavily mineralized area. As a lot of you know, I work in the mining industry, so I do know a lot about that. There they go, they're breaking off. So hopefully that is them on their way. But this is a very heavily mineralized area, and there's all kinds of weird magnetic anomalies here in the Applegate, also at Gold Hill, where I had a super bad toss over there. Last year I lost a lot of pigeons at Gold Hill. I think I was down to about 7 or 8 birds, and I only got 2 of them back. One was 5622, who got lost this year. The other one was 5624, which was a different cock. He came back 3 days later, all tore up. He had a 50-cent size piece hole in him that I assume was probably from a hawk. So he not only survived the hawk, he survived a big thunder, an electrical storm that went on for about 3 days, and finally straggled in. But looks like these guys are on the way. 11 birds headed home. Hopefully they will be ahead of us. This will be their last time here at this station. We will be going off that way, basically through that gap toward I-5. We're basically going to be going over that hill there I got a big red tail up there right now. But they're going to be going that direction, another 5-6 miles up the road here. And once they get over there, one hop over the hill from the next race station back to I-5 and to a little more hospitable terrain, and we're going to be out of the mineralized belt here, which I really think magnetic anomalies created by mineral deposits cause a problem, cause a lot of losses. That's my opinion. There's also a lot of theories on that. But I've got traffic coming down there. This is kind of a big hiking spot, so I am out of here, guys. See you soon at home. So we are back at the loft. I have 10 who beat me home. Still waiting, looks like, on the blue bar cock, who was slower last time. Looks like we're waiting on him, I do believe. Blue check surprisingly sped up. His body weight is fairly low. He's very corky right now, so that seems to have helped him, or maybe he comes from a line that's a little better at distance. So not bad. Missing one bird right now, and obviously the hen with the missing tail from yesterday we still do not have, so we're still waiting on her. So at this point, that's the 21-mile station done. We're gonna, on the next one, we're gonna jump out to 25, and then after that station, we're gonna be over the hill right there, and we're gonna be back onto I-5. So that is a positive thing. We will be out of the Applegate, out of the Dogleg at that point. One more race station. So I'm looking forward to that, because it's beating the pavement. You know, going down the road for me is going to be a lot easier. Going down I-5, it's faster. It's pretty time consuming going down the Applegate. Those are backcountry roads, and it's, you know, even though it's 21 miles out there, it's about 40 by road. So it is a ways for me. So it's going to be a lot better going the other direction once we get over the hill. But a good toss. One bird still out. Obviously, the hen with the missing tail feathers. We don't have her, and I think at this point I don't expect to see her. So at this point, we've got some rain coming. Looks like Thursday. Here in 2 days. I've got some business to take care of. I'm going to give these guys a good rest, I think, until Saturday. They've been definitely beating the pavement, so they're on a 17.5% protein mix right now. They've been on almost straight barley for several weeks now, so kind of get a treat and get an opportunity to rest and build some strength back up. So that is it, guys. We're going to continue to watch and see if the missing bird comes in. So see you soon. So it's evening now. Here was the last bird out. It was the Black Widow, the blue bar pied Black Widow cock was the last one. He just came in here just before dusk. Not sure where he was at, but interesting thing with him, you know, we talk about pigeons and conditioning, and also inbreeding and line breeding. This bird has a stunt band in his tail from when he was a squab from a cold spell. You can see that stunt band in there. So it's interesting that he's actually been pretty consistent, but it's interesting as we get further out that he is late. So they've been training hard, so I'm thinking maybe just the conditions a little lowered and it caused him to, you know, drop in condition a bit. These guys are going to get a rest for a few days. They have been working hard, so they're going to get some good feed. The body weights are actually very, very good on all of them right now, with the exception of the blue check white-winged cock, that pied cock back in the corner. He's a little bit of a bigger bird, but he's still pretty heavy. The rest of them are very corky and buoyant right now, but I don't want to tear them down too far. I don't want to burn them out. Like I said, I mean, they really haven't flown a lot, but I've had them on almost pure barley, very small amounts. So the condition is definitely something I'm watching on them. So they're going to get a rest here for a few days. Rains are coming anyway. Not tomorrow, but the day after. And needless to say, after the rains are done, hopefully by Saturday or Sunday, we will jump out to about the 25, 26 mile mark, and we're going to be going over the hill now. Or damn close to over the hill. We're going to be going to what we call Griffin Creek Crossing, which is kind of just around the corner from the base of the hill. So that's kind of the last station in the Dogleg. After that, we're going to be back out on I-5, do one more route, continue to skirt the hill into I-5, which is about the 30-mile mark, and I'll be back to I-5. Then we're going to blast out across the race course from there. And our goal is to get to Keno, Oregon, which is about 100 miles out. That is our goal. We are quarter of the way there, and we're going to get there a lot faster once we hit I-5. We're going to make some bigger jumps, which could be quite challenging for them. There are some foothills in there, but it's not as tough as the Applegate. So that is it, guys. Signing off for now. It will be a couple days before there's another training video, obviously. And I've got a couple from the last few days, from the last week, that I'm going to be releasing here back to back on these. So that is it. See you later. Keep them flying. I hope your breeding season is going well and that you have your OLR babies on the way to their destinations and you have your own flying teams for this year being settled and going, which I see from some of you who are on YouTube. That's going on, and I'm not too far behind you. I've got kind of the first heavy round coming up right now. I've got babies just almost ready to start coming out of the nest. Going to be on the floor in the next few days. So, and I got a pretty big team started. Almost through my first 50 bands. So, the first round is done a lot. So, that is it, guys. See you next time.